Hey guys, this is MB from UndrogChance.com and welcome back to my MLB betting mall predictions for today, Saturday. This is the last video until Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so I have two qualified bets. Yesterday I had two bets, both losing bets, but I had pretty good winning streak lately. 7-3 or something like that in less couple of days, but this is not important, right? 30 units to the season, this is plus 30% if your unit is 1% of your bankroll. This is plus 30 percent in what this is April, May, June, 3 months and couple of days. So if we translate this into the whole year, this is what this is more than projected, more than 100%, which is amazing. So 30 units in 3 months and a couple of days is very good. Okay, so as I said, I want to add 10 more units to the season, and then this is a great season for me. Okay, this is the last video today. Tomorrow I won't be I won't make any video. Maybe I will share some of the videos on my Instagram, but I will work a little bit on islands too, because I created a mindset video. I need to check it one more time because it is 2 hours and 2 hours and 50 minutes. I think it is long. Maybe I will record it one more time because it is very long video. I talk about how I changed the mindset because when I was younger, despite I already understood how betting works, I simply didn't know how to win, because winning a sports betting can take making some money is not just making bets. It is much more complex. It is much more multidimensional, because at the end of the day, you also need to take the money out, right? Because what a lot of people do, and not only in sports betting. So if you will start doing also some investments or maybe trading or something like that, you have two steps, three steps. So you need to buy, you need to you need to understand what you're buying, and you need to sell, right? In sports betting is the same, right? If you make a profit, and if you set the goal is that you pull that money and then you use this money and these profits. Okay, and what I recommend in sports betting is that you don't pay the bills with sports betting money, but rather use this money and reinvest. So we are moving high risk investments into lower risk investments. I talked about this many times, but because a lot of rookie bettors, they think that they will start betting and then the profits will go like this, right? Without ups and downs. So what I recommend is that you set the goal, realistic goal, achievable goal, depends on how much time and effort you put into sports betting. For example, if you know everything about sports betting, if you understand the numbers, probabilities, everything, and if you, I don't know, work 8 hours per day, of course, aim for, I don't know, 100 units, 200 units, if this is your goal. But we know that most bettors, they spend maybe half hour for sports betting, which includes following sports picks. And don't be confused, because watching games and watching results, this is not sports betting. Okay, this is entertainment. I'm talking about sports betting at its core. Okay, so betting itself, so using the numbers, improving yourself, working on analysis, this is what I'm talking about. So if you work, I don't know, more, then you can aim for more. But anything between 30 units up to 100 units per year, if you can do this consistently in the long run, this can make you a lot of money if you know how to pull the money, how to reinvest. And I would never recommend to take money from sports betting and pay the bills. Okay, sports betting should never be solution to your financial problems. When I was younger, I didn't know this. I was sure that this is a magical bullet to solve my financial problems, but it can be a tool that can build other investment streams and wealth. Okay, and once you start building wealth, when you have stable portfolio and everything else, then this is another another game, okay? Because sports betting is a volatile game, and you can always take the profits. And at the same time, you need to have a good fundamentals, financial fundamentals, and a stable, let's say, stable wealth. So I don't pay the bills with sports betting money. What I use sports betting money, I use sports betting money to increase my portfolio, and that's the main goal. Okay, this is something I also talk in the new video, and what mistakes I made in the past, and I will share this with members. Okay, so let's go to today's projections. I have, I think, two qualified bets, but we will quickly go through all the games. Chicago Cubs, New York Yankees. Those are my projected lines. Those are bookmakers' lines. As you see, there is maybe small value with Chicago Cubs, but not valued. They are maybe a little bit underrated, but still not good enough. Toronto, Detroit. Yesterday, I had Detroit. They lost, I don't know, 12-1 or something like that. But results are not important in sports betting, okay? Because the most important thing is the price that you pay and the closing price and what probabilities you get. So those are most important things, okay? So your calculated probabilities, then how you find the value, what is the price that you pay, what is the price at the end. This is the most important thing. And Detroit opening line was around plus 135, and the latest line was plus 121. So the odds dropped. Detroit was the right play, but unfortunately they lost. Okay, so it is better that you lose 20-0, your team lose 20-0, but you beat the line, because in the long run this will make you a profitable bettor. I know this is hard pill to swallow, but I constantly repeat this, um, because this is important. Okay, I will not go into deep into this theory of closing line value and the numbers and expected value and probabilities and math models and so on, but this is very important. Okay, um, St. Louis White Sox, I would skip this game. Okay, Baltimore Minnesota, this is where my first qualified bet is. I see the value with Baltimore. Tyler Wells against Sonny Gray, because I'm a little bit more selective. So I am looking for 1.65 as one unit. So I will exclude this game, despite, although I would no, I'm not taking Baltimore. Sorry, I don't take Baltimore. I have Miami and Seattle today only. Couple of days ago, there would be a couple of more units if I would go with money lines as well, but I'm a little bit more selective. So I'm looking at 1.65 number and 1.25. Okay, so I believe that there is a value with Baltimore. So this is something I would usually take, but I will be more selective until the end of the season, because I want to add 10 more units. But again, based on my projections, there is a value with Baltimore. So if you like the Baltimore, if you make your own analysis, I think there is a value with Baltimore, small value with Baltimore in first 5 innings as well. I think they're underrated in this game, okay? And I hope this information can help you, okay, as well. My betting more beats the line more than 72% of times, and the best plays, those are the plays with 2 units or better, beats the line 91% of time. So this is pretty good. Okay, Texas Washington, no value. Colorado San Francisco, those are my projected odds, but I will skip all the games to get today later as well. Kansas, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Arizona, I skip these games too. Cincinnati, Milwaukee, not enough value. I have Cincinnati as a small underdog. They are small underdog, so I skip this game. Philadelphia, Miami, this is my first qualified bet, but not money line, because it is not good enough. Okay, I am taking Miami first 5 inning at 1.5 units. So this is my first qualified bet. I'm taking Miami first 5 inning money line, first 5 inning, okay, at 1.5 unit, at 1.92. This is minus 108 in American odds. Okay, Oakland, Boston, Blackburn, Paxton, no value. Seattle, Houston, I found the value in first 5 innings with Seattle plus 115, but I'm taking safer version. Seattle first five inning plus 0.5 at 1.79 at 1.25 units. I know a lot of information, but all those informations are important to close this bet. Okay. Atlanta Tampa Bay race. I skipped this game. Not enough value. Angels Dodgers. We still don't have the odds, so I won't have any time later. So I skip this game too. Mets San Diego Padres. Not enough value. Okay. Uh, One thing I also want to mention: sports betting is a single player game. Okay, many times I see we did this, we made a profit, we lost, we had a bad. No, we are not we. Okay, I would like to I would like to see that we are we, but in sports betting there is no we. It is only you and me, and here is why. Okay, because bookmakers are the companies that will accept money from bettors, right? And what they do, they are afraid of winning bettors, okay? And they will, most a lot of them will limit you, okay? So if we want to act like we, then the only way to bet like me would be if you give me money. So all of you would give me money, and I would have, I don't know, 100 million American dollars. And then I would bet for all of us the same bets, the same odds at the same bookmaker. In this case, it would be we. Okay? But this is not possible because even if you're a single player, you will need to find a way how to play smart, how to deal with the bookmakers, how to make profit, and of course, you can still make up to 100,000 American dollars each year. This is something very possible. If you use more bookmakers, you can make even more. But you cannot make. There is no bookmaker who will allow you to make millions every single year with, of course, with defined methods strategically, okay, because they will know that you do this. Of course, I'm not talking about those gamblers who bet one I don't know, $10 million on one game and they make a profit. They know why they are doing this, but you cannot strategically make millions every single year because bookmakers will not allow you. And because of that, there's no we. It is you and me and the Jack and Paul and the other guy. I'm here to give you the tools, enough tools, so you can become a successful bettor on your own. I want to share the concepts, I want to share the mindset, I want to share the numbers, I want to share you my betting models, I want to teach you how you can use all this knowledge that helped me in the past so you can become successful bettor in your location with your bookmaker, and you can become smarter than other bettors. Okay, I think this is a winning mentality. Winning mentality is not following picks, okay, because you cannot follow picks. I already made a video about this. And let's do quickly. So yesterday the Detroit was open and close, okay, and this is something. So I will also type in American odds. It is 135, 121, okay. So the bet beats the closing line, okay, so the line moves down and you got the better price, okay. I also mentioned this, so a lot of people still don't understand the concept of closing line value, so I will say it one more time, okay. Imagine that you go to a store and you buy a toy for $5 American, okay. When when you leave when you leave the store, the price goes to 7. So you bought a toy for $5, and when you leave at closing time or later, then it is $7 American. So you pay for this toy $5 while others pay $7 American. So you outsmart the market. And what you can do with this, you can sell it for $6 to these people, and you make profit is $1. It is not about the toy, but about the price that you pay. Okay, and this is how you make profit while others will not make a profit. Okay, and this is a closing line because you outsmart the market, and the same is in sports betting. And people who follow picks, they can easily, so a sports handicapper or better can easily get this price, and the followers can get this price. So let's check the records. Let's say that we have 1,000 bets, okay, and let's say that this is, okay, let's say 45%, okay, one minus this one, so this is a win record. Let's say that this is wins losses, okay, okay, let's say that those are wins and losses. So this would be bets, okay, so this multiplied by this, so this is 45 bets, and this is this multiplied by this. And what would be the record? Okay, so uh, if you win 450 bets with the odds of 2.5, you would make 607 profit. And of course, we need to subtract this. Okay, so it is this plus this. Okay, uh, if you bet at 2.35, you would make some profit. Okay, so I don't know what, so 1.4. Okay, let's say that you win 40% of games. No, let's say 43. Okay, if the record is 43%, so you won 430 games, you would still make a profit. Okay, but let's take an example. What will happen? What will happen if the odds are 221? Okay, I will just this is I will just this is C3, right? You would make a loss. Okay, so as you see, I will type it here. This is plus 135. Those are the odds. Plus 121. Okay, as you see, the same bets. This is the follower. So this is let's say sports bettor follower, right? As you see, the same record, the same bets. Let's say that this is a Detroit. If you bet 1,000 times, and if you have the edge, okay, uh, and if you win 430 bets, you will make a profit, and the follower will make a huge loss. Okay, we can also, let's say, 0.45. Okay, you see, sports bettor will make 50 units, and you will make a loss. Okay, this is why there is no we or I or me. It is always about you, your location, your bookmaker, and the best bet is that you find your own way into sports betting. Okay, just today I saw someone who was scammed because some people sold him picks. I don't know what was the story behind, but I quickly checked. So when I see sports bettors or betting companies, I always check payment methods. Okay, if they don't use Visa and Mastercard, uh, I'm not saying that they are scams, but if a company in sports betting world can accept Stripe and Visa and Mastercard, then this is a good indicator, because I know how I did it. Because when I started with my service, I didn't run the service, okay, but when I started teaching bettors how to use sports betting models, this is what I do. I don't share picks. I don't guarantee picks or something like that. Okay, I simply teach people how to use numbers in sports betting through spreadsheets. Okay, and how I won at sports betting, so I teach my way of betting. Okay, and before I could accepted the payment methods, first I was using Secure and Pay. I think this was a company from Switzerland, and they were inspecting me for, I don't know, for months before they even accepted me, and I could use payments like Visa, Mastercard, and then also Stripe. I also gave them all the documentation, but it was much easier because before that I was doing this with a company from Switzerland. Um, so everything was completely fair and transparent. Okay, and one good indicator if you buy something on the internet in sports betting industry or gambling industry is if you see that they use direct payments from Visa and Mastercard, not not PayPal or cryptocurrencies or Venmo or app or something like that. uh, but again, I'm not saying that they are all scam, but this is a very good indicator because I know through what kind of procedure I need to go. Okay, and this is good indicator if you pay for something, so they are not scam. Okay, just a small tip. And again, I'm not saying that those who use only PayPal are scammers. I'm not saying this, but if you see Visa, Mastercard, and Stripe or Secure and Pay or those payment processors that are worldwide recommended and respected, this is always a good indicator, especially in a gambling industry. Okay. Okay. So I hope you got a couple of wisdom from today. And again, I'm not telling you that you should not follow or whatever. You can do whatever you want, but you always need to remember sports betting is a single player game. There's no we in sports betting because at the end of the day, it is your bankroll, your location, your bookmaker, your knowledge, and you're the only one who needs to push the button. And at the end of the day, you will need to withdraw the money because you are too late to follow me because I do this for 25 years, not successfully all my years, but I'm doing this for since my first bet 25 years ago. And if you want to follow me, you should follow my every single step, and that is not possible. So it is only you. There's no we in sports betting. Forget this. No we. What we will do, what we will play to do. There's no we. There's no we. It is only you. And what I do, I try to make you the best you can be. I want to help you become the best version of a sports bettor you can be. I'm not doing this for me or we or something like that. I want to help each person to become the best version of himself. Some people will be amazing, some people will be better than they were previously, but this is a goal that I help you improve in sports betting. This is my goal. Each person is unique. You're unique, you're beautiful, you're smart, but you are unique and everyone can find his own way in sports betting. Don't be a blind follower. There's no we in sports betting. There's no we in sport. This is not teams game. There's no. There are syndicates. There are people who share ideas and everything else. This is completely okay. There are agents who bet for others, but in general, there's no we. Okay. At the end of the day, if you are average person, normal guy who bets on sport, this is only you. Okay, because as I said, bookmakers have their own limits, and I cannot accept your money to bet at the same time, at the same price, at the same bookmaker for you. Okay, and the journey is only yours. Sooner you face this reality, sooner it will be better for you. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you next time.